right, so here I am at what is arguably the most famous part of the whole Dakar thing, and that is the bivouac. You see behind me most of it, and we've got a few competitors coming in here right now. Mostly the bikes are coming in, but the bivouac is a portable city, literally a city. There are thousands of people that every day pick up their tents, pack up the trucks, load all the spares, and move on. I think that bivouac in French means overnight camp. I think it's French Foreign Legion stuff, but there's one guy that's just coming in, and it's an amazing spectacle. There are helicopters coming in and out during the about every 5 minutes a helicopter comes out. There's the spectators there, just waving their flags. Yeah, Viva Chile! Yeah, how about that? I speak a little Spanish, huh? These guys are absolutely fanatics about this race, and it's just a hell of a spectacle. So we're gonna walk around the bivouac for a while. There's a generous amount of police, and here come two more competitors. So wow, what a trip. I've dreamed most of my life about coming to the Dakar bivouac. And next year at RawHyde Adventures, we're going to have our own version of the bivouac as we camp out in the desert to watch the race go by. So this is really, really pretty freaking cool stuff. So here we go, into the bivouac. Alright, so I'm going to come walking up to the gate here and show them my my special exhibitor's pass. And I'm going to get right in, right behind the motos. This is the official timekeeper station for the day, and how about that? I just walked right on in. This is an unbelievable logistical operation. This guy's filling in his, putting his name, his last, some important data, I guess. Check out the roll chart that he's using there. Hey, this was $250 to get in here to do this. It's pretty cool. Okay, so you speak English. Who are you?
Hi, I'm Ludo.
Ludo from where?
I'm number 26. I'm a French guy, but I live in San Diego.
No kidding. Well, hey, I own RawHyde Adventures. We're the BMW Enduro training school here in Southern California. So, what's your? How are you doing overall in the race?
Well, I was top 30, and I got bike problems, and now I'm like probably 45, and now it's just about finishing now, and I probably got a good time today.
Good for you.
But, I want to say hi to all my friends at ADV Rider.
And how about the guys at San Diego BMW, even though that's not what you're riding?
San Diego BMW Club, no worries, guys.
And one last question, since you're talking to me. How much did it cost you to do this?
Nothing.
Nothing. You're sponsored.
Yes.
Fantastic. Who's your sponsor? Who's your primary sponsor?
Elf Oil, and then basically Rockstar Energy, Massa Tire Company.
Right on. Well, thanks for taking a minute to talk to me. Good luck. One of the big support trucks comes in. This is definitely not a racing vehicle, but it's carrying spare tires and all the other stuff, and we've got hours of footage of these things, but nonetheless, they're very, very cool trucks. And I am being followed by this camera right here. These guys seem fascinated with the POV camera. Okay, gracias. So behind me is another example of big bucks racing at Dakar. This is the Mitsubishi bivouac site. And take a look at what's going on here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. They've yanked the wheels and tires off of all of them, all the shocks. They've pulled the transmissions out of 3 or 4 of them. Stacks and stacks of tires, just leaning up against the side of the trucks. And it's just friggin' amazing the amount of money that's at stake in an event like this. And Mitsubishi does really well. You see their cars pretty far up in the front. Volkswagen, as I've said before, is dominating, but this is an amazing display of activity. Hey, look at who's right here. Tell me, gentlemen, what's going on here?
We're appreciating and tasting all the little canapes.
Very nice. Wonderful. Wonderful, see? So Basil, what do you have to say about the day?
Well, let me tell you, we're in the middle of the desert and we're eating fine finger foods, enjoying the view of fine fashion models. The rough, tough nature of the Dakar has seemed to have fallen by the wayside. We're now in Frou-frou land, boys and girls.
Well, I think I'm going to sit down and join the boys and have a cocktail and a little bit of lunch. Okay. So the minute any of the vehicles get in from their day on the road, they immediately start tearing them down, inspecting the brakes, if necessary, yanking all the wheels and tires, tearing motors and transmissions out. This is one of the first quad riders to come in. And we're heading over towards the Volkswagen booth, which is clearly, since they're running number 1 and 2, they're overall, they're the highest profile team in the race and have clearly the highest profile bivouac position. So let's check it out. Volkswagen may be the only team here with its own totally badass communications center. Look at this truck. All for communications back to Germany. See what's going on and transmit the information and do their diagnostics with the big computers back at corporate. And this is Volkswagen's entourage, if you will. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big trucks. These guys have their own kitchen facility, and looks like they're feeding the racers, and they're already tearing their race car down for the day. But you can see here they're gutting this car in a hurry. Mechanics down on the ground, getting a little work done. Wheels and tires are off of it, hoods off of it. They're clearly changing out air filters for sure, and I don't really know what else they're doing. So here's the other Volkswagen car. It's already in, and holy Moses, they were just gutting it in a hurry. The 4 race cars that they're running, all 4 of them have come in, so they're clearly in the top 20 vehicles. And all 4 cars are torn apart. Each car has its own support truck with tires and a mechanical crew. It is just unbelievable. Millions and millions of dollars at stake here in the Volkswagen compound. We're just having a little bit of quiet time under a tree at Jonah Street's bivouac, if you want to call it his bivouac, but it's Rally Pan Am and Jonah and a couple of the other guys, and action going on in the background, rebuilding bikes and checking everything out. So this is a home sweet home for Team Rally Pan Am. And for the next 10 hours, and then it starts to tear it all down again. Your bike do okay today, Jonah? Yeah, no mechanicals today. Has anything major happened over the course of this rally for you?
No, nothing that I didn't do to it. The bike's been fine.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I haven't been up that bad. Well, so far, it's been kind of a struggle. I didn't had some crashes that haven't really been the greatest things in the world, but you know, we're getting into the section of the race that we're going to be running backwards from last year, where I did really well. So, you know, today was my best day in the rally so far. Worked really hard and missed it for 3 seconds, and real well, and just kind of excited to start heading back into Buenos Aires.
Get out of the dust and the rocks.
Yeah. The desert down here was a lot rougher than I wanted it to be for our big bike, and I never really felt comfortable. So I'm happy to be back on twisty roads and some sand dunes.
Cool. Yeah. Right on. Well, thanks for taking a couple seconds to tell everybody back home what's going on. All right, so we've had about 3 hours in the bivouac, and we're kind of fading. It's been a long day. We raced 250 miles to get down here. It took us about 4 hours to do that, 250, and then we've spent 3 hours in the bivouac, and now we're heading into Santiago. But it's been an interesting afternoon. We had a chance to see Robbie Gordon's operation. We got an interview with Jonah Street, and it's been an eventful and really, really cool day. So we're kind of chilling in the Red Bull tent, waiting for the rest of the guys to arrive, and this is the scene at the bivouac for 2010 Dakar. Say hi.
Hello there.